I see this.
I'll be honest, I'm not looking forward to this.
He's not ready.
You're not looking forward
not
to
ready.
this.
To what?
Top list.
Yeah, topic list.
Why is that?
Not a whole lot that interests me.
Oh.
That's good. It's gonna sound like you're really excited for all this. Then
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Before are we recording? We are recording, aren't we?
Yeah, he already hit record. Now I sound like I hate more stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I was hoping to say.
Yeah.
The episode's name is Adam Hates More Stuff.
Yes.
Before we jump into the whole music bit, let me tell you guys, Paul Rudd.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He's awesome.
I don't know if I shared this. It was a Twitter thread that I had seen. So this girl said that she was on a flight, right? She saw Paul Rudd was on the flight. Yeah. And she was nervous, to meet him or whatever. And she went over to him and she was just all like, "Hey, I just wanted to say hi." And he's like, "Oh, well, hey, real nice guy or whatever." And I guess that she's like, "It took everything in me not to say to you, look at us." Yeah. To do that whole thing. And he was all like, "Well, I appreciate that." Right. And so she goes, we exchanged a few more words or whatever. And then I went back to my seat or whatever. Awesome dude. Right. Yeah. So she's like, she ends up arriving at some it was some I think it was a football game or something like that. Right. But there were a whole bunch of people there. And sure enough, one of the people in attendance is Paul Rudd. Right. And so she was all like, I'm just shocked that Paul Rudd is at this thing as well. Right. Yeah. And so all excitedly or whatever, I waved to him and he waves back and then he walks over and he looks around and then he says to her, "Look at us."
That's awesome.
And he did the whole bit or whatever. And she's all like, "I about died." And then sure enough, she posts a photo where she did in fact meet Paul Rudd. That's there or awesome. Whatever. And I was like, that's hilarious. It makes me want to meet Paul Rudd just that much more.
Yeah. I saw these two kids, they saw Sam Jackson out and about, and they wanted to get a picture with him, and they just were having a hard time just kind of getting the courage up to talk to him. Yeah. Then he looked over, dead in their eyes, and say, "Y'all mother effers want a picture?" And then he got the picture, and I was like, that's great.
Perfect, yeah. Wow. It's awesome when they can acknowledge, the, I don't know, the cool, those cool little things that that kind of shtick, that they're known for.
It's also awesome when we start the music.
I agree. No, not this time.
I'm waiting. Did it start?
It did.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's amazing, right?
You missed it.
It is.
Blink and you miss it.
It didn't resonate with you like our topic list?
No.
And with that, I want to say hello.
Slice my finger open.
And welcome. Wow, that's dumb. To another episode.
That's what you get for playing with knives.
Of In Our Honest Knife's Opinion. I am one of your hosts. My name is Will.
There it is.
Oh, you want to play that game? My cut you won't heal from anytime soon.
I don't think my... He means he'll hit us with
wait. We need the... This is what we're fighting with.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I like it.
Oh, that's for Discord.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Anyways, I am Will, and joining me as usual is...
I am Marvin, the Inferno. And joining me as usual is...
Adam. I was trying to think of something cool, and I just didn't.
Nothing came to mind.
I just saw a shirt, so I just I'll go with that word.
Inferno, yeah. Hellraiser Inferno.
Yeah.
A very underrated.
Yeah. Is that the one with the Cavill?
No.
Oh.
That's the one with Hellraiser.
No, this is the one directed by Scott Derrickson.
This bastard.
No?
I don't know who that is.
Guy that directed Doctor Strange. That got more or less fired off Doctor Strange 2.
Well, I'm sure he had it coming.
Oh, that did happen. I forgot about that. But before we jump into all of the topics that Adam loves, we're going to talk about the Super Bowl commercials, some Disney Marvel stuff, Fox, Lost Boys, A Quieter Place, and a couple other trailers that happened recently. But before we do any of that stuff, Marvin, what are you going to say to people?
I want to talk about one of the things Adam does like.
Condoms.
Okay? Two things that Adam likes.
Gotcha.
5-star ratings and written text reviews. So I guess that's three things.
Yeah, and I enjoy pizza.
Yeah. And if you can go ahead and give us that 5-star rating and written text review,
we're going to come back to that.
Digital pizzas for Adam.
Pizzas?
Yes, please give digital pizzas to him over at
hashtag digital pizza. We got to get that hashtag moving.
InOurHonestOpinion.com. Yes, hashtag your post, digital hugs, and also hashtag digital pizzas.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's start the movement now.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
You're ridiculous.
Yeah.
Favorite pizza in Tampa? We are from Tampa, so I'm just going to throw that at you because that's what you deserve. Place that you go to where it's just like, yes, this is a pizza.
Okay, is it a place that is always pretty solid that I always go to repeatedly?
Yes, I don't care if it's mainstream or if it's some little hole in the wall that you don't know about or that no one knows about. Best pizza that you get here in Tampa.
Okay, that's different from my constant go-to.
Is it though?
Yeah, I think so.
Your favorite pizza in Tampa.
Well, here,
then tell us who's your constant.
I was going to say, why don't you list them both?
Yeah.
Well, Cappy's is probably my favorite.
Cappy's?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the one that I've gotten the most because of convenience and everything. Well, West Shore was the one that was always solid.
Gotcha.
And you have plenty of those. West Shore pizza. Freaking love West Shore pizza.
Do you? Okay.
And Jets is actually moving up there on my list.
Oh, okay. All right.
Reminds me of classic Little Caesars back in the day when it was good. When they get that paper container.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
gotcha.
man.
Yeah.
All right. Cappy's and
West Shore pizza.
And West Shore. All right.
Sally Neal's is also really good, but I've only been there once.
I'm going to say best pizza you can get here in Tampa, Little Caesars.
I'm going to actually say that's true for you.
Yeah.
Pizza. Not.
He's all like, I love the fact that it just tastes like someone threw it together.
Cardboard.
Yeah, dude, it's got that gym mat texture.
Yeah, there you go.
That was actually another throwback to The Simpsons.
Gym mat texture pizza.
I don't make my way down there much, but my favorite pizza place that's always been solid and been great every time I've had it. Sam and Eddie's or Eddie and Sam's, however you call it.
Oh, downtown?
Yeah.
Sam and Eddie's?
Really?
Dude,
I haven't been there either.
That stuff.
Where they import the water?
Oh, that's that place? That's what it's called? Oh.
That stuff is so good.
Is it? That's the one
It is
where they're
good,
like, we bring the water from New York. Right?
Yeah, it's delicious. And I mean, that's the style of pizza I like too, like the Philadelphia, New York style.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm not a fan of the Chicago style.
Gotcha. Well, you might
New York
like
style too.
You might like the one that.
Yeah, but you said about Cappy's. Cappy's is like a.
They do both.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh,
I usually always get the New York style there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
looks like
I'm gonna have to go to Cappy's.
Yeah.
His whole attitude changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get Chicago, but I always get New York.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Interesting.
Amazing.
Okay. Well, I, for one, am all about Pizza Hut. There's just something. I'm kidding. There's a little place called Charlie's Pizza. It's like not too far from Gunn or whatever. It's damn good. It's definitely the whole New York style pizza. I never have any complaints anytime I've ever had any of his pizza. White pizza, you know, yeah, exactly. Black pizza, Chinese pizza, but no, white pizza.
So dumb.
Back when I ate pepperoni pizza, meat lovers, but cheese pizza. They're his cheese pizza and the white pizza or whatever, always on point. And if you love wings, get his garlic parmesan wings.
Love wings.
And the garlic knots are
okay.
Amazing.
I know this is turning into a food talking episode.
Whatever, man. Do what you do.
Favorite wings in Tampa? First off, do you guys like wings?
I'll let you guys. I used to love wings. Yes, murdered them.
Okay.
He still loves them. He just doesn't eat them anymore.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
But what's your go-to?
I don't know. I don't have a go-to for wings. If we're thinking of Tampa, I mean, like, I don't know because I go to the chains a lot, so I don't know. Like like Buffalo Wild Wings and stuff like that. I mean, I go there. I go to Hooters occasionally and get that stuff. I'm not too big on Wingstop or anything.
If I recommend anything to you guys, I'd recommend Gator Dockside.
Which I've heard their wings are great.
That place is phenomenal, and they Uber Eats here. I found that out.
Do they?
To my spot, yeah. But Gator Dockside,
I enjoyed Gators. Gators for a little while there.
I had some really good ones at the Rock and Roll Ribs. I had some really good ones there.
Thank you for food talk in our honest opinion.
I actually used to be a huge fan of Bruno's wings.
Bruno's was pretty good. I don't think they exist anymore, do they?
There's one because they finally they demolished the one over on
next to Popeyes.
Yep, there. But they've got one over by USF.
Do they?
Yep, one's been there a long time.
It's not the same place though.
Yeah, it's not as. I mean, the last time I had it, the pizza still wasn't too bad. But I don't think I've had their wings in forever. But yeah, I used to love their wings. Spicy wings. Ooh, make them hot.
So the
hurt me.
The one that got demolished though, I mean, that had a lot of food violations.
Yeah, they did. I'm telling you right now, I went
food
there.
Safety.
I went there once, right? And this was I'm about to oh no, I'm not about to be, but so I'm 36 years old, right? And this was probably when I was like 17. I went to Bruno's and I ordered the pizza at the one window, right? This is like that old school, you order through one window, right? And then you go pick up at another one.
Yeah.
So I ordered the pizza. The girl like took my money and stepped away. And when she moved, I saw the guy in the back making the pizza. And I kid you not, dough in the air, cigarette in his mouth. Caught the pizza, caught the dough, took the cigarette out, thumped it. Put it back in his mouth and kept going. Then I thought to myself, "Oh, the pizza's too good, so oh well."
Take them for the team.
Yeah, exactly. If that's the special sauce,
I was gonna say that.
I guess it is what it is.
It's actually the secret ingredient.
Yep, ash.
Ash, and he coughs in the dough.
Yeah,
That's what makes it taste so good.
Yeah. and to put in perspective, I still bought pizza from that place for like 10 years after.
That's funny.
So that's how much I enjoyed their pizza.
That's
funny. Well, they were like on
it is what it is.
They were like on the news a few times. I remember that there was like roaches and stuff running around.
I've heard after and way after. Thank God I didn't know that much back then. But I was willing to excuse the cigarette thumping. So, but yeah, as far as wings, I don't. I mean, I can't think of any place else that like I was like, yes, that's where I want to go get wings from.
Just go to Gator Dockside. Yeah. I think on Mondays they have stupid cheap wings.
They used to be Mondays
sauce?
like a buffet for like $10 or $15. I did that for a while.
Let's just do that. Let's just go and do that.
Let's leave here.
Yeah, I really like the twice baked wings, like where they're extra crispy and stuff, and that's where that Rock and Roll Ribs place. That's the way they made.
I keep thinking you're about to say Rock and Roller Coaster.
Rock and Roller Coaster, yes, sir.
I love it.
Steven Tyler himself made them. Cook this way. Yeah, it sounded nothing like Steven Tyler, but
it sounded just like him. I thought he was here.
I'm just imagining that's what he would sing as he cooks.
He would.
You think he would?
I think he would.
And then Joey Kramer, the drummer, would want to perform with him, and they would say no.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, you'd want to cook.
Exactly.
Like, hey guys, I want to cook too. And I'm like, no.
Do it both.
Like, Jesse, we need to cook.
Anyways, I'm trying to make sure that we don't have no comments on anything this week, right? Nope. Nothing. All right, we're good there. And let's kick off the fun stuff. What did you guys think of The Lost Boys?
I'm going to say there's fun stuff.
It was an okay movie.
And with the jokes. I feel like...
And jokes. Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Yeah, I remember that. Lost Boys came out in 1987. It was directed by Joel Schumacher. It starred Kiefer Sutherland, Corey Haim, Corey Feldman. Who else was in there? Alex Winter.
Don Rickles.
Barbara Winter.
Wow. Don Rickles.
I really want to start that rumor.
I think it's pretty accurate.
What was the...
he was the saxophone player.
Yeah. Saxophone player number 2.
What was the synopsis for this film? Boy, or what is it? Guy starts banging dude's mom. Turns out to be a vampire. Like,
I mean, it's
essentially it.
I mean, it's the same story that's been told over and over again.
Tale as old as time.
Yeah, it's basically Beauty and the Beast, but with vampires.
Yeah. Stockholm syndrome.
The whole bit.
Yeah.
And Adam,
I mean, it's just.
And Adam thought he wasn't going to have fun.
I know, right?
It's ridiculous with us describing.
It is spot on, right? So
It's pretty accurate.
I remember the movie actually being pretty dark.
Yeah. Like Solo dark?
No, like darker than that. Like Wesley Snipes.
Okay.
Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes dark. That's the guy who didn't get jailed
He
for
was
tax
passenger
evasion.
58.
I was gonna say he was his double.
Yeah.
he
He
was
plays
the guy,
bingo instead. Always bet on G.
He was the guy that was actually in Blade 3.
Oh my god.
Yeah. The rubber band guy. He's like, "Ugh."
So Wesley Snipes. Dark.
Slipers, no slipers.
Sliper, no sliper.
So if we're comparing it to anything, The Lost Boys is supposed to be more or less like
Twilight?
Peter Pan.
Is that,
Seriously,
is that
yeah.
really what it's supposed to be?
it's inspired by like the Neverland and Peter Pan.
I really don't remember too many details of the movie. I remember when I saw it, I was very young, and I was just all like, "Oh, well, that's dark and scary-ish. It's
How
supposed to be."
young was he?
I mean, it's a fun movie. I enjoy the ending. The ending is kind of a bloodbath.
Yeah, I was about to
Like
say,
it's over the top gory.
fighting. Like, aren't they like tackling each other up against like the side of the house, flying around like all bright burn? Like,
there's
I need to watch that movie still.
I really do.
Joel Schumacher put some, I guess, gay tones throughout the movie too. So
Did he? I don't remember that at all.
It's a little bit. He seems to focus on the males quite a bit with this camera.
So it's like Sleepaway Camp.
You know what? Yeah. It is similar to that. Yes,
Same thing. Same thing.
Oh, buddy.
but it's a fun movie. I never saw the sequels. I don't care.
I don't think I knew there were sequels.
Yeah, there's like 3 of them, or
The
there was
Lost
3.
Boys?
There was 3 movies total.
The other ones were like direct to video.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
terrible
why.
stuff.
Yeah, I don't need to know all that.
And then also Corey Haim and the other guy. I don't know.
Corey
Or no,
Feldman?
not Corey Haim. I mean,
Jason Patrick.
he's gone.
Thomas Patrick.
Yeah, Corey Feldman and the other
Corey-
guy, the other Frog brother. I forget what the guy's name is.
Frog Brother.
They were in some kind of rap video.
The Lost Boys. The Lost
Like-
Boys.
like
the
the-
Tribe.
They showed up as the Frog brothers,
And
in
then
this-
Lost Boys.
in this
The
video.
Thirst. These all sound like porns.
You
Well-
mean they're not.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That's what I thought we were doing.
Terrible. So even
Lost Boy porn review.
even
That
worse.
sounds terrible.
even worse than porn. It looks like the CW is turning this into a series. Didn't we talk about the CW doing another series like just last week? Good
They
God.
do things terribly. We talked about Sabrina and Riverdale.
That's what we were talking about.
we're-
Riverdale, yeah.
Discussing that.
Wield your dicky.
Little Dicky.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a terrible idea that the CW gets this. And I like, is it relevant? Like, I don't even know if this movie has like a pretty big cult, following.
Lost Boys. Yeah, it does.
Does it?
It
You
does.
sure about that?
Yeah.
So
I think the same ones that love the craft.
the yeah, but they're
It's messed up, but I think you're right.
I know I am.
You were saying, Adam? Sorry.
okay. So they were trying to get the show off the ground for quite a while.
Okay.
They shot like 1 or 2 pilots, and I guess CW, it's not what they want.
Yeah.
So they're giving it another go. One of the worst things about it is that they're doing the gender swapping. So the Frog Brothers in the original and that, they're making them females
twins?
now. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I mean, they're doing the Ghostbusters 2016
Was it that
type
long
of way.
ago?
Oh, yeah.
way of doing things. That's what they were doing.
The call.
This could be different. I don't know, but
I have zero faith in this interpretation of or this adaptation of that.
Yeah, and then even though I enjoy the original, I can't see myself wanting to watch this, and I don't really know who it's for because it's not relevant.
Yeah. Now, do you have no interest in watching it because it's the CW that got it, or is it just because
in general? I mean, if it was like something that was going to HBO or something and it looked good, and then I'd check it out. But
that could be good.
But the CW involved,
yeah, you like that, didn't you?
The CW involved here. I mean, it just doesn't seem like a good idea.
Yeah, no.
And I don't know who it's for.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Especially since they're seemingly going to just take the story of the first movie and stretch it out over a season.
Yeah, 22 episodes.
Hey, man, it's going to be like MTV when they did Teen Wolf. I was like, I saw no basketball. There was no Michael J. Fox. I know you're
that
hurt.
Is terrible.
Yeah.
I never saw anything beyond like a still image of that, by the way.
Yeah, I never saw Teen Wolf. I mean, I saw the original.
Ads, like in commercials.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I saw the original Teen Wolf and Teen Wolf 2.
Do you think Teen Wolf 2 was better?
I think I saw Teen Wolf.
I mean, it's an early Jason Bateman movie.
Your thoughts on Teen Wolf 2, though?
I don't think it's as bad as I'm going off of memories. I don't think it was as bad as what people made it out to be.
All right.
First one's better, but I just like the fact that it's Teen Wolf, TOO.
Yeah.
Exclamation point.
Yeah.
It's not a Teen Wolf 2. It's he's also a Teen Wolf 2.
Exactly.
Brilliant.
Yeah. I don't remember any of the second one, but there were a lot of movies that was like that. What was the one with Scott Baio where he drank like a soda pop and got powers?
Zapped.
I was going to say zapped and zapped again. I've seen both of those quite a bit.
Sweet Jesus.
Man, we pulled the trigger on that quick.
Yeah,
there was two of those.
Quick hip fire.
Yeah, buddy.
So I really wish that I would have bought it.
Zapped?
No, Zap 2. Because I found it on beta up in Pennsylvania at this one place. They were like new, and like the only tape that they had, beta tape,
yeah,
was Zap 2.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah. I wish I would have bought it.
I wish I were a baller.
But I'm 10 years too late.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, but I mean, think about that. You find a beta tape and it's sealed, and there's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Should have bought them all.
Yeah.
Just hand them out as Christmas gifts.
You don't. You think I'm disrespecting you now, but I'm actually blessing you. You're welcome. Anyways, let's see what else we got here. Now that we're done slaughtering the CW.
Is it zapped again? Something.
I thought you said zapped again.
I don't know.
Zippity zip zap.
I don't know. I remember both used to be played on USA.
Yeah, buddy.
USA Up All Night.
I forgot that was a thing. Yeah.
With Rhonda Shear as the host.
This next topic you're a little bit more familiar with, Adam, so
what?
Hopefully you don't hate it too much. Indiana Jones 5? Explain to the people who don't know what Indiana Jones is.
He is a world-famous thief. And
a phantom thief.
He is a fancy thief.
Yeah. He's also a musketeer.
Well, he's an archaeologist, and he goes through all kinds of crazy adventures.
Fighting Nazis?
In the movie series, he fought Nancy.
Nancy? He fought Nancy in accounting?
He fought Nancy.
He's like, I'm going to get this payroll. Take care of Nancy.
Yeah, well, because of the way you said the Nazis.
Nazis?
But anyway, he fought Nazis.
Nazis?
Also,
Nazis?
What did I Peter Griffin last week?
In the fourth movie, he also fought the Russians.
Your favorite of the group?
They were Russian, right? Yeah, they were Russians. Like I haven't seen that.
I think they were.
I haven't seen that one in a long time.
I watched it last year, I think. Did I watch it last year?
I watched it once, and I didn't go back.
You were okay with that?
Yeah. I was like, oh, this is a movie. Okay.
I mean, honestly, I don't think it's that bad. I think it's kind of on par with Temple of Doom. I prefer Temple of Doom over it, but I still think as far as like movie and story quality, it's about on par with that, with being goofy and jokey. Then again, Last Crusade has its over-the-top moments.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway.
Well, I've got good news for you because I know how much you love the maybe Russian Nazis or whatever they were in the fourth one. Indiana Jones 5 is not going to be a reboot.
Which I'm fine with.
It's going to be a continuation of the series, which means we could probably expect more. What's his name? Mutton? What was Shia LaBeouf's character's name? It was Mutt?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought that I was making that up.
His name was Mutt McMutt.
Muck McMutt.
I like that. It's so fancy. Mutt McMutt! Get back here!
Yeah.
Oh, my God. We're terrible.
I'm really trying to remember more Combat. That's what I said.
Well, yeah, more Combat.
I was like, what the hell was the other name that I screwed up?
This is another loose episode.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Anyways, so with it not being a reboot, are you a huge fan of the franchise, Marvin?
Indiana Jones?
Yeah.
I love the first three.
Don't be that guy, man.
I love the first three.
Don't be that guy. There's people there like, oh, sweet, there's a whole collection, and there's 4 movies in there, and the people always make the comment, well, you have 3 good movies, and that's all that exists.
I didn't say that. I just said I love the first 3. So you're telling me you love every Star Wars movie?
No.
And Marvel movie.
Good point.
Don't be that guy, Adam.
Yeah, Adam, don't be that guy.
Don't be that
Good
guy.
point. Way to call me out.
I didn't want to do it, but you kept pressing.
I'm glad you did.
I'm still a jerk.
Put him in his place. Indiana 5.
Indiana 5.
Indiana 5.
Is that like the Jackson 5? They were from Gary, Indiana.
They're all Indians. There we go. So Jesus. I was like, what's...
It's like a Bollywood remake.
Yes. That's what the next Indiana Jones film is going to be, a Bollywood film.
Oh, that would be fantastic. I mean, they got Rambo. I mean, you saw that they did that.
God. I saw the last Rambo.
I did not. And it came and went so quickly and quietly.
No, I was talking about the Bollywood remake of Rambo. Like, it's official. Like, it's an official remake.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Just
missed
like
that.
is it Indian or Spanish Breaking Bad?
Yes. Metastasis.
Yeah.
Yes. I am fully aware of that.
Yes.
What?
Walter Blanco.
Yes. Okay, it was a Spanish one.
Like, seriously,
Oh, Breaking
that's
Bad.
his name.
It's an actual thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's instead of cooking in an RV, they cook in an old school bus.
Yep. Yep. That is a thing.
They honk the horn. Does it?
So considering I don't know much Spanish, I would have actually watched that had I been able to get a hold of like subtitles.
No hablo español?
No.
Oh. Entonces.
Entonces.
Yeah, I didn't know all of that was a thing. That's terrible. No, thank you. Fox. Let's talk about Fox since we're talking about other bad
so
things.
Flustered.
So Adam, you brought this one to me as well. Wow.
Hold on.
Wow. Yeah, put that in the Discord, please.
Yeah.
That needs to make
I
its
do
way
vaguely
there.
remember hearing about
So
that.
it is real.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a real thing.
It's real terrible looking. That's
strangely
really
enough, he looks
not
like
good.
he kind of looks like Nicolas Cage.
Good gracious.
Look.
Nicolas.
He kind of does. He kind of does.
The Jerry curls give me a lot of Sam Jackson.
Nicolas Cage has hair like that.
Does he?
In real life, yeah.
Does he?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I was like, what?
Yeah.
That's news to me.
He's just joshing you.
Anyways, Fox, I guess, put out a statement recently that they are looking at releasing maybe 4 films a year. What? Adam, this is another one that you spotted, right?
I did.
What the heck? Why? I don't think that's going to do them any good.
Disney's killing it.
I mean, Disney does own like the actual like Fox Films, right? The only thing they don't own is the Fox News and Sports or whatever.
Yeah, they don't own the TV network aspect.
Yeah.
I don't think Disney wanted any part of that, but what's his face? Rupert Murdoch wasn't selling that off.
Oh yeah. Oh, you got that bubble in your throat.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
You Wally all of a sudden?
I went Popeye. He went Wally.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But yeah, it looks like, I don't know, Disney is killing off Fox or whatever. They're just going to absorb it entirely, and it's kind of sad.
Is it sad, though?
I think it is.
Why? What has Fox done for you lately?
Ooh, yeah.
Thank you.
Alita Battle Angel. Or Battle Angel Alita. Whatever that movie's called.
It's Angel Alita Battle, you dummy.
Whatever.
Anyways.
I love that movie.
Right.
It's so good.
With the main star, what's her name? Sacha Baron Cohen or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Borat is great in it.
Yeah. Very nice.
Fantastic job.
I still love Borat, by the way. I don't watch it all the time, so every time I see it, I remember how much I enjoy it. Watch it all the time?
No.
Oh, there's too much penis at the end of that movie.
Well,
I'm good.
Yeah, I mean,
Isn't it blurred out?
Huh?
Isn't it blurred out?
It's like this
Yeah, it's like
black bar.
So
Yeah.
it's, I think it's sad just because of the pedigree that Fox had.
You're right.
It's like how far they've
Because-
fallen.
X-Men, The Last Stand.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that they had a very disastrous 2019 as far as their releases and as far as making money off of movies they released.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can pull up at least like a list of, just to give the people an idea as to what Fox has released over time. They did Ad Astra last year, Deadpool in 2016. They did 20th Century Fox, right? Avatar, Rio, Ice Age, Life of Pi, another Ice Age. They did Horton Hears a Who, Night at the Museum, Anastasia.
Yeah, they're on an Ice Age train for a while.
Yeah, they did. Alien, Robots, Planet of the Apis, The Simpsons movie, Ford v Ferrari, Home Alone, Die Hard.
But let's look at it this
Aliens?
way. It's one of the it's one of the oldest studios.
The Kid Who Could Be King.
It's one of the oldest studios and such.
It is. I
And
mean, I'll agree with that.
It's officially just getting killed off by Disney.
Yeah.
Especially like you know what their next release is, right?
But you'd hope they'd keep some of the talent, right? Like, isn't that all that matters?
Their next release, Fox, is Call of the Wild.
What?
The
Jumanji?
the Jack London thing.
The Wild
Call
Jack.
of the Wild.
The call. Yes, I did see that. Looks terrible.
With Harrison Ford and the CGI
and the CG dog.
Yeah.
It looks terrible.
I don't think I've seen anything.
You
like
have
that.
not seen this?
No.
My brother,
I have not,
my brother.
but I saw like a clip where they zoom in on the dog's face and it looks awful.
It's terrible. Call of the Wild.
Doesn't even come close to looking real.
No, bro. Not even a little bit. Watch. Here, I'm going to share a little bit of this with you. Marvin,
Yeah.
just buffer through that a little bit just to get some perspective. It's terrible.
talking.
Yeah. So anyways, it looks bad. I don't understand how that got... I don't understand how Harrison Ford said yes to that. I was just like, no.
I mean,
And this is a remake, right? Wasn't there already a Call of the Wild?
oh, there's a few adaptations.
Does the dog talk or something? Is that why he's CG?
Uh-oh. Nope. They just needed him to emote, I guess. Yeah, exactly. That's
This looks bad. This looks bad.
my scruffy boy.
But the problem with that is the fact that they spent like $150 million on that.
Oh.
Like they spent like a lot of money, and I'm assuming a lot of that was animating the dog.
Yeah, because
Maybe animating Harrison Ford.
yeah.
You're like,
What
no,
if
that's
that's
for all the pills he needed.
What if that's the twist here, right? Is that then you find out that Harrison Ford actually wasn't
He's
on
a
set for
robot?
any of this? It just he's a
just-
full CG creation.
Yeah.
They're like, we perfected it from what we did with Will Smith
Exactly.
to this. So we wanted you guys to see.
like, let's try to make Harrison Ford look like he wants to be in this movie.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Jesus, Is it really? I'm trying to find $109 million budget.
In which,
That's a lot.
Wow.
That is excessive.
Yeah.
Good God. That's terrible.
That's excessive.
Yeah. All right. Well, Fox, good luck. How long do you give them before they're finally gone? A year?
I mean, it's going to be a year or two,
This year?
probably.
I say 5 years.
They're-
I say within 5 years they're probably gone.
You're going to give them up to 5 years?
I'll give them up to 5 years.
You think so?
I think so.
I'm thinking maybe 2.
Yeah, I'm thinking two at the most.
I'll give
Yeah.
them up to 5 years.
This year, they'll see if they're lucrative. And when they realize that they're not, they're like, finish whatever you have in production. We'll release it next year and you're done.
Yeah, and I was reading some of the movie sites and stuff that I go to, and that people are saying about how they like know people that work at Fox and stuff like that.
Oh, I know
and
people.
so many of them got laid off.
Booted? Oh, they got tooted and booted.
Yeah, so I mean, it
it
kind of sucks because, you know, people were saying before, it's like, oh, well, the whole studio was going to close if they didn't sell and this and that. But yet, people are still getting fired from there.
I'd fire them too
Yeah.
if they didn't have any skill.
Yeah, so
A
I mean,
particular set of skills.
You just
I mean,
want your family back.
it
I just
kind
want my
it kind
daughter
of
back.
sucks, to be
Yeah.
honest.
I mean,
It sucks seeing things go away. Now you know how I felt when Toys R Us died.
it's
Yeah,
back.
but I'm just saying because Disney just, I mean, they're not going to stop. They're going to find more things to ruin.
That's just this day and age, unfortunately. If it wasn't Disney, it would be someone else.
It would be someone else.
I don't know. I somehow think that Universal wouldn't have done things the way Disney did.
Almost said the F word.
Because let's think about it. Universal doesn't have the money that Disney has.
Do you? You think so?
No.
No, Universal.
Yeah, I
doesn't
mean,
really.
nobody does. Sony doesn't have it.
Yeah.
No other studio or company would have been able to do what Disney did.
Nope. No, Disney's got a crap ton of money.
Yes, they do.
Anyways, we all know a see you next Tuesday called Josh. Let's transition here. Let's do this one. This is a show that we all enjoyed this year. Last year.
Boy Meets World.
Marvin,
that
shut
show.
off his mic.
No.
No, it's the Mandalorian Johnson, which has been
With Daniel Fishel.
close. Yeah. Yeah.
I wish he was in that.
They said that season 2 is coming October.
Which is amazing. It's fast.
That's
Awesome.
fast.
He's furious.
9. That's Han.
It's a fast saga.
That's family.
Yeah.
Yep. It's family.
It's garbage.
Oh, Mandalorian wasn't garbage. I enjoyed it.
No, Fast and the Furious.
Oh, we'll talk about that in a bit.
Yeah.
So October, that is actually pretty fast. And I find it interesting that they leave it to February to be like, hey, by the way, we're dropping it this year. I mean, we know,
Yeah,
but so early?
What's surprising about it, I
I'm sure
guess
a lot of it was already done.
like they wrote scripts ahead of time.
They were already probably in production already.
Yeah.
Filming away.
Yep. It's like this is going to be boss.
Yeah.
Pedro
It actually said
Pascal
boss.
is recording voice as we speak.
Nope. Because we all know he won't wear a suit except for one scene.
I showed.
I lost so much faith in him because of that.
I showed my kids Kingsman 1
Yeah?
and 2. Yeah, yeah. I had to cut through some parts because I didn't want them to see it. But
Which parts?
remember, he had to place the tracker
Oh, yeah.
in the second
yeah,
one,
Yeah. yeah.
and in the first one, what's his name? Eggsy got a reward.
Yeah,
if he saves the
I
world.
was gonna say you're
yeah, it was a real bummer.
Yeah. I see what you did there.
In case anybody doesn't know, I thought
it was pretty good.
I thought it was hilarious.
It was sex that's not in the normal spot.
Yeah, exactly. No mouth action.
Yeah. Behind the knee.
That doesn't sound fun at all. Oh,
you haven't tried it.
That sounds like a Jared thing.
Jared. That's how you summon him. You bust open 3 beers and then you say Jared.
And you say Jared and he pops up.
It's almost like freaking Candyman.
And then you get to shoot your shot behind his knees? Is that what Candyman was about? I needed to watch these movies.
Yeah, man.
That's an interesting
It's a lot
concept.
different than you remember.
Yeah, for sure. Anyways,
like for sure.
For sure.
Oh my god.
So anyways, The
I love this
Mandalorian.
podcast.
So it's coming in October, which they also announced Falcon and the Winter Soldier's coming in October as well, or fall. Fall is, I think, what it's...
Do we have... I know they said they were moved up to this year.
Yeah. I think right now it's listed inside of Disney Plus as fall of this year.
Yeah, we should probably say that, there is a trailer out for the Disney Plus shows.
Yeah.
There is.
Well, sort of. I mean, it's just like a sizzle reel of clips, and it did nothing for me. Like, I'm not interested in any of that.
Really?
Not
okay.
really.
All right. Nothing. So nothing there sparked your interest. None of it was all like, oh, okay.
Not really. I mean, I guess I'm still on board for Loki, probably.
Okay. And that was the one that they showed the least amount of, right?
I know.
I'm going to burn this whole place down.
I was going to have you meet Ashley Olsen, but not anymore.
Yeah, she was going to join this podcast.
He shows up at the end. He's like, hey, guys, I'm Loki.
Yeah. And they flashed the title card a couple times, and it wasn't until like the last little bit.
And it wasn't Elizabeth; it was Ashley. I was going to have him meet because she knows she doesn't like her movies. So.
Good to know.
Okay, so Marvin, did you see that sizzle reel?
Yeah, I did.
Like thing.
Yeah.
So real quick, for those who don't know, the sizzle reel was for Falcon and Falcon and the Winter Soldier,
WandaVision,
WandaVision, and Loki.
My favorite, WandaVision.
Yeah, that's such a
WandaVision.
But you were going to ask Marvin something?
Scarlet Witch appears in her comic accurate
yes,
costume.
she does.
For like a split second.
Thoughts on that?
The thoughts on that are like comic accurate costumes don't always translate well to live action.
Look kind of stupid.
It looked a little bit silly.
Yeah.
Nope.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
I like you just knowed your answer.
Okay.
No, I don't know, man.
I don't know where this is going.
That was you ever see the movie Postal, where they were like, name your greatest strength or whatever, and he's all like, I tried too hard, and she goes, no. And he just looked at her like, wait, what? And then she moved on to the next question.
I refuse to watch anything that Uwe Boll has ever made.
Yeah.
It's Uwe Balls, okay? His name is Uwe Balls.
Better watch it if we talk about his movies.
If I say his name,
he'll be summoned here.
Yeah, exactly. Then he's gonna want to box us.
And
all.
the thing is, I think he can actually fight.
He can.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like an actual boxer. I mean, at least he can do something. We know he can't direct movies.
Yeah.
So.
Amen. That is so true.
He's full of heart. He just
no soul.
Yeah.
I'll show you no soul. Calm down, Uwe.
Yeah.
I like calling him Uwe Bowl.
Ooey.
Ooey. Yeah, I was like, it's a Ooey production. Ooey.
It's a gooey production.
But the sizzle reel, I think the only thing that I saw that was interesting was Falcon and Winter Soldier. It was the one scene where he throws Cap's shield.
Yeah.
And then ends up just like, pulling it out of the tree or whatever after. Yeah. I was all like, all right, he's getting his practice in. That's cool.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it looked a lot like just a spy, you know what I mean, like movie, the paragliding or whatever, shooting stuff, and then you saw what's his name, Zima,
Baron Zemo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw, refreshing.
You only got to actually win.
Yeah.
That was the thing about it. I mean, like, for something that was supposed to bring excitement, it didn't bring me excitement at all. But I mean, I'm
about to say,
I'm
fair,
I'm like on a 50-50.
You haven't really, you aren't really looking forward to any of those shows.
I am not.
So I don't expect any of them to turn you around. I do expect that by the time they do air and you actually give it a glimpse, I expect that you'll watch WandaVision all the way through. I feel like that'll speak to your heart.
I don't know why that's the one you think is going to be like the one that I love the most.
Because it looks like it's akin to like old school stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're not there for the spy. You're not a Jason Bourne guy. That's what this guy's going to watch.
Here's the thing. If I want to watch something like the Dick Van Dyke Show,
starring Dick Van Dyke,
then I'm gonna watch that. I'm not gonna watch WandaVision, and I get that because they did that with that and like Brady Bunch type of thing.
I saw the Brady Bunch scene, and at that actually, I was all like, all right, I guess I'm watching at least one of these episodes.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, because it was very Brady Bunch esque. The way it looked, costume design, the whole bit.
It harkened back to a lot of that.
Yeah.
I mean, at least Marvel's showing some style.
Yeah. Well, they are dumping. What would we say? Like 110 million a season?
Something like that.
For like 8 episodes?
I mean, because
Sweet Jesus.
I mean, in my opinion, their movies don't have a lot of style. At least this did.
Wow.
So I'll give it that.
Shots fired. Bang, bang.
I'm telling you, man.
Adam doesn't like it. Adam's going to put it down.
The Winter Soldier was the time where I realized
Timmy stuck in the well.
How dull the movies actually looked. And I still enjoyed the movie.
And now you'll tell no one.
Yeah, Winter Soldier was color graded terribly.
It was.
Winter Soldier?
Yeah.
They need to make Ultron.
That pop so much more.
Civil War.
That was the one that made me realize that the movies had a very dull look about them. I'm glad that they changed that now.
Nova Brunt. Yeah, they did change that out. Especially with Ragnarok, Guardians.
I think Guardians 2 was the first time it was really like...
I think Guardian 2, yes.
Yeah, because even the first Guardians, like, I like it, but then
Colors
I went...
muddy.
Still fall. Yeah,
but it was like flat looking.
Yeah.
And somebody actually went and color graded it properly.
Yep.
It
looks
amazing.
so much better. Colors just popped.
Ow!
Yeah.
Microphone slapped me.
That's what you get.
I was about to say nice things about the movie, and it was all like, nope.
Not today.
Yeah. Not today, Satan. Marvel shows. All right. The last couple of trailers here that we're going to talk about. We're going to throw it all in there with our Super Bowl stuff, right? Super Bowl happened this past weekend.
Yeah. I was there.
It was the football ballers against the balling footballs. And one of the football teams won.
And
so
David Beckham was there.
Yeah, congratulations to the footy foot guys.
Yeah.
And
the great state of Kansas.
Pigskin. Yeah, Trump's tweet. And the pigskin throwers. Like, you guys did an amazing job. But all jokes aside, it was Kansas City Chiefs, right?
Versus 49ers.
Versus the 49ers. Sandy Franny 90.
Can we point
that out? Still San Francisco 49ers?
Can we point that out without getting political?
What's that? The Trump was all like, great win for Kansas.
Yeah. And they don't play in Kansas.
They don't.
That's Kansas City, Missouri.
Yeah. Missouri.
Yeah.
Great state of Missouri.
Thankfully, he realized his mistake after, I'm assuming, somebody told him.
He edited his tweet. Yeah. He was all like, great job, Kansas, Missouri.
I'm sure the massives told him.
Yeah.
Well,
Twitter's alive.
Yeah.
They probably lashed back quickly.
They made sure he knew.
There were some of the higher up Republican people. I don't know. They're in office somewhere.
Kansas was like, thanks for the win.
No.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
They went and they made sure to point out, well, there is a Kansas City in Kansas. So they're saying that he wasn't wrong.
Yeah, but he's wrong.
So it was humorous. Made me laugh.
You guys saw the game? Some of the game?
Did.
I saw none of it.
I watched.
I was watching Good Luck Charlie on Disney Plus.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I was literally sitting in the kitchen between two living rooms that was playing. Between two rooms that were playing the game.
Yeah.
I saw nothing. Not even the halftime show. I just stayed sitting.
I saw
in the
clips
kitchen.
from the halftime show.
Yeah. We did.
Yeah,
I was doing my best impression.
Your DJ impression.
Yeah.
And what was that weird
J-Lo?
tongue thing?
Oh yeah, the Shakira kept doing.
Yeah, I just kept picturing the Grinch when he's like jumping
Oh,
on the
yeah.
camera. That's all I pictured.
Yeah, so the halftime show is hypersexualized.
And a lot of people complained about it.
They did.
But how many of those people were complaining last year with Adam Levine?
What did he do?
Stripped down pretty much to a sock.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I don't remember that.
There's a lot, I guess, going on there. So I didn't catch like the whole thing that J-Lo did where she, crotch rubbed away or whatever. I mean, I feel like it's fairly obvious now when I've seen the GIF. It's I
actually laughed at it quite a bit.
Yeah,
It was pretty funny.
She went out there and I was all like, yo, she rubbed it, and she had that thing timed from when she hit the ground to when she got up. She knew how many rubs she was going to get in.
Yeah.
And she was up.
Yeah.
But then
a one, a two,
a three.
You've got to ask yourself how many licks, right?
Yeah, oh man, I was hoping we could keep it classy and not go there.
That wasn't classy.
Come on now.
But no, she did that, and then Shakira with the
with the
and it was very sexualized with what she was doing with the mic.
Really?
That's what I got from
What
it.
exactly was she doing with the mic?
Huh? It looked like she was tonguing it, so I mean, and the mic has a somewhat shape and look to it.
I could see why everyone
Like a lollipop?
there to be a malfunction this year.
So it was a callback, an homage, if you will, to the Tootsie Pop commercial.
Yep.
With the owl.
Perfect.
Except
for the biting and crunching.
Thank God. That would have really put a sore spot.
Oh man. Tiptoe on the line.
Yep, that would have just crushed the mushroom. Anyways, so I feel like usually after, right, like the Super Bowl, there's a lot more talk about like commercials and trailers and stuff that dropped, and I just kind of feel like there really wasn't this year.
No?
I thought the commercials were better than what they've been in the past couple of years.
The ones I've seen were actually pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What stood out for you? What were the ones that really made it for you?
The Walmart one with all the ships,
all the cameos,
and stuff.
for the Walmart pickup.
The Jason Momoa one was pretty funny.
I still haven't seen that one.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I'm trying to remember. There was the one where the literal office thing. So were you hiding under a rock? Were you born yesterday? And it was just all literal references happening in the office.
Oh my god!
You had the one dude who's walking around with his head up his butt, just being condescending, and you know exactly what he is.
Yeah, that's funny.
And there was a lot of crossovers.
A lot of crossovers.
There was a lot of crossover commercials.
Like
Tied with Wonder Woman.
Really?
Yes,
that's funny.
There was Rick and Morty with Pringles.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there was just a bunch of commercials where I think Bud Light with Tide also.
Really?
Yeah. Charlie Day was the guy who wanted to wash his shirt, and his wife, you can wait.
Yeah,
it's like,
and he
it's
kept
gonna
showing
set
up.
in. And yeah, and there was just
it was this year's Tide ad thing.
But there was a lot of crossover.
Huh. What about you, Adam? Anything?
No, I mean, my favorite one was probably the Walmart one. The Bill Murray Groundhog Day one was good.
Oh yeah, that one too.
I didn't see that.
Man, you really missed out.
Zigzag posted it in
our Discord. All right, I'll have to take a look
slipping,
at that.
dog.
Yep, slipping and falling. I can't get up. That was in the general. No. Oh, there it is. Yep, there it is. All right, continue.
But anyway, yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, there wasn't a lot that stood out to me outside of the Walmart one, and I saw the Walmart one.
Yeah.
Before.
Yeah. The Walmart one I stumbled on YouTube or whatever, and I thought that was hilarious. I'm watching the Groundhog Day. Man.
It's good.
Yeah,
I mean,
I've got the audio turned down, and I still heard those. Oh, put your little hand in mine.
Yeah, the Walmart one just has me hyped for Bill and Ted 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Face the Music, excuse me. It's not called Bill and Ted 3.
Bill and
Where
Ted face
CG faced
the
Bill.
I thought it looked all right.
It looked pretty good. I was actually impressed.
So
yeah, I was too, actually. I was surprised that he looked...
that's what makes me think this is probably something that's used in
in the film?
In the movie.
Or you don't think Walmart dumped like a good 30 mil on 11 seconds?
Hey, I figured out a topic we should talk about.
Uh-oh. What's that?
I mean,
54 minutes in. I love it.
Yeah. Hold on. I just had a thought.
What? Oh.
And a thought came to me.
Who is she?
Hey.
So about the Tootsie Roll Pop.
Wow.
No.
Go on. I just want to see where this goes now.
Yeah.
No, it has nothing to do with that. Pee Wee Herman. Paul Rubens.
Paul Rubens. What did he do?
He is touting his R-rated Pee Wee Herman film again.
Oh, that he wants to do one?
The fact that the guys that did Uncut Gems are tempted to take that as their next project, and the budget would be $15 million, which is not a huge risk.
Yeah, that's not too bad actually.
And I guess Paul Rubens would be doing it for $3 million with his acting, and then they already have a thing set aside for like de-aging on him and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a dark take on Pee Wee Herman, like where he winds up becoming like a monster, and like gets like into like drugs and stuff.
I have zero interest in this.
Wow.
It's interesting, and I don't know. Like I trust Paul Rubens, but I don't know how this could work.
So like this is taking the actual character of Pee Wee, and he's gonna be a druggie.
Let's
magic.
Well, that sounds terrible. Did you guys see that the State Farm commercial changed? Jake from State Farm?
Yeah. I saw that too. I forgot about that.
Jake from State Farm. So it's like, who are you talking to? It's 3 a.m.
Yeah.
It's like, talking to Jake from State Farm. Well, he sounds hideous.
Yeah,
they switched who Jake is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's
It's a black dude in
that where
cubicle,
he's all like
and he's
khakis?
like, wearing khakis. Hey, do they ask you what you're wearing? Yes, all the time. I was like, they changed the commercial.
That's really.
I just took it that it was like a bit of a sequel to the original commercial,
but it was like word for word in the original.
Yeah.
That's the only thing where I couldn't take it as a sequel.
Khakis commercial.
It's the shot-for-shot reboot remake.
That is awkward. I don't. I mean the Pee Wee thing is fairly interesting because I'd be surprised if that actually did happen. Like, I get it. You know, the article that I glossed over there said that like, hey, Pee Wee's not a kids thing anymore, and they're absolutely right. I think even the Netflix movie like hinted at more of the adult stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Did you actually watch that?
I watched most of it. Yeah.
Yeah. It made me laugh quite a bit.
Yeah,
though.
there was some good funny bits. I can't remember why I didn't finish it. There was something that came up
I
and
didn't watch
ended up stopped. I stopped it and then just never made it back to it.
There were quite a few moments that had me laughing.
Genuinely,
Were you
like
in stitches?
like laughing to the point of
okay,
tears.
Shawn Mendes, calm down.
So,
I like that song.
I mean, it's interesting with the idea of it.
Yeah.
He emerges from prison and finds fame as a yodeling star. Well,
Yeah.
it sounds bizarre. It really does.
Well, Paul Rubens. Let's see if these guys. I mean, $15 million. I feel like they could. You know, somebody could definitely put it.
Yeah, but I don't want it to necessarily tarnish its
Legacy?
tarnish
Pee-wee?
the legacy.
Of what is-
Specifically because he's kind of on a upturn. I mean, I would say he's on an upturn for
Yeah.
the last couple years.
Couple years, yeah. And you're going to see him here. Is it next month? No, April.
I'm gonna have a picture with him.
Oh, that's right. You went.
I went on
the good route.
like super, like not the super package, but just
almost
the
all
super
in.
package.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll look forward to that. I expect that you'll be sharing that on Adam Analyzes. The Instagram as well.
Maybe.
We'll see. AdamAnalyzes.com.
I'll have to go with the webmaster for that.
Spider-Man.
I'm just trying to make it sound
Is
like
it Spider-Man?
Like we got
the
like,
webmaster.
Yeah. Let's have a
Get
talk
it?
with
'Cause
Spider-Man.
he spins webs
I see what you did there. Hit him.
anytime. Look out!
It's Spider-Man. Spider-Ham.
Now, this is the second time you told me to do something to Marvin. I'm not going to do it.
Thank you, Adam.
Like, you're there like, oh, shut off his mic. No. And he's
Exactly.
like, oh, hit him.
You know, Marvin,
No.
shut off his mic.
No, never. We're friends.
Hey, shut off my mic. Come on, guys.
He's done here. Thanks for playing.
Mic is back on.
Hey,
And for
welcome
those
back.
of you who are crying, who are like, whoa, why is this bastard shutting off? I didn't. I just slapped it away from his mouth.
You shut it off.
It was so very mean.
This last little topic here is just a moment for Adam to actually go ahead and let loose because he loves this franchise so much. And recently,
Marvel.
they've started the movement. # Justice for Han. The Fast 9 trailer dropped.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Adam. Tell everybody about the franchise for those who don't know.
What?
Tell everybody what all
Man,
these movies are all about. Yeah.
Okay, so there's a definite market and audience for this. It's not me. They lost me at Fast 5. This started out as car racing.
But it's very cool that they had you up until Fast 5. But keep going.
Yes.
They lost you at Fast 5. Okay.
I was lost after Fast 5. Like, I saw Fast 5.
That was the one that was Fast and Furious, right?
That was Fast.
No, it was Fast 5.
Fast 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
Wait, so 3 was Fast and Furious?
That was Tokyo Drift.
Tokyo Drift. There was
Too Fast, Too Furious. Tokyo Drift, and then it was
There was
Fast
Four
and
Furious,
Furious.
Four
It was
and
Furious,
then it was Fast.
And then Fast 5.
Four Fast, Four Furious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4 Faster. Yeah. 4 Astorius.
Yeah, I honestly got tired of the whole thing. It started out as car racing, which, whatever. And then it slowly became a heist film, and then it became ridiculous bullcrap, man.
Gotcha.
Honestly.
The heist one was Fast 5.
Was 5,
right?
and
that
it was
a good one.
and it was
I think
entertaining.
I think that was my favorite one of the franchise.
And they're driving down the streets with a giant safe, a vault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course that happens.
And they drink Bang energy drink.
Now, to be fair, they really did drag a safe down some streets.
Yeah, with 2 Dodge Chargers.
Yeah.
Yeah, which can definitely happen in real life.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course, dude.
So, sure.
I mean, it was inspired by something that happened in New Zealand years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. So they
I
lost
don't know
after
why.
Fast 5. And then they did 6. I can't remember which one was 6. The
Which-
7th one was the one where Paul Walker died. And then they did Fate of the Furious where they just shit on the whole franchise.
Yeah, 6 was the one with the longest runway.
Oh,
in
the
world.
longest. Yeah, the airplane. That's
So-
when what's
Yeah.
her name finally died.
So
Yeah.
6
Wonder Woman?
Gal Gadot. Uh-huh.
6 was where I watched a half hour of it, and I saw Luke Evans. Is that his name?
Oh, that's right. He did pop up in that, right? Where they were
and he's flipping cars with his cool like cage car thing that he's driving through the streets.
Wait, that wasn't Luke Evans. Is that his name?
Is that his name? Luke Evans? It's Luke something.
Luke Wilson.
It was the vampire guy.
Oh, I was thinking about the white kid
No, it was,
from Tokyo Drift. Isn't his
no.
name Luke something?
I think his name was Lucas or something like that in the movie.
Luke.
But anyway, this guy's driving through the streets. He's flipping cars over
You're
with
right,
this
it's Luke
stupid
Evans.
pyramid head shaped car.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, this is dumb, and I never went back. And considering after seeing the Fast 9 or whatever it's called,
F9. That's the official name of that
oh
film.
man, please tell me that the
Lucas Black. That's the white dude's name. Damn, I was trying
please
were
tell
close.
me that the title for Fast 9. I mean, hopefully that word is revealed, and we find out that the last letter of that word is K.
Every kiss begins with K.
Yeah. That's right. This year, render her speechless. Thanks, Ron White.
Take her to see F9.
F9.
Yeah, I almost.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm trying to not.
Keep it classy, right, Adam?
Because
Keep it
normally it's me
classy.
that's using profanity, and I want to because
because you love this franchise so
Seriously,
much. It's bursting through
F
you.
this movie
F9.
and F this franchise.
F9. It's
9
a saga.
times.
It's the fast saga now. So trailer, of course, over the top, and they continue to get more and more. Vin Diesel stops a car. Did you guys see that?
Oh, I saw the
Like,
trailer.
I didn't miss that, right? Like, the car flipped and Vin Diesel's standing on it and just like,
Bro, I mean,
stops
you
it.
saw Hobbs and Shaw. It's possible.
He's got that superhero.
F9U.
Just
Yeah,
saying, it's
I-
possible. That's what they do now.
I just don't know, man.
God.
Like I saw this John Cena
John Cena's the brother.
driving off the cliff.
I see the resemblance. Oh,
Yeah. Driving off a cliff, and then the crane comes down and picks him up.
It's magnetic.
It's
the
a UFO.
jet grabs it, yeah. And then
Vin Diesel just is like, I got this. Yeah. He drives off the cliff too.
and latches. He
Yeah,
just
manages to
happens
get it
know.
caught around the wheel.
Yeah,
It's like,
but he
didn't
gets
they do
it
this in
hooked.
Transporter 3?
I was gonna say it.
And swings the car to another
Yeah.
Okay,
island.
Like Spider-Man?
So it reminded me a bit of Transporter,
Yeah.
like the second one where he disarms the bomb.
Yep.
Like it rips off the car. He does the flip
the
and everything.
Yep.
And knocks
Yeah,
it off,
because I saw part of that movie. I was working at Circuit
saw the
City
whole
at the
thing.
time,
Oh god.
and I thought the movies looked awful. And I got to see a little bit of that in the break room, and I'm just like, "Yep, there's a reason why I don't watch this."
It wasn't. The first one was so good. That one was not.
Yeah, you're right. So what I found amusing was that I didn't finish the trailer the first time I watched it.
So I like the fact that they had a Three Stooges influence in this one, in F9. Charlize Theron has the same haircut as Mo.
She does. Look,
I mean, yeah.
And Vin Diesel's like curly.
yeah, and so that makes what's his name? John
Whatever
Cena?
Gomez is, Michelle Gomez or whatever her name is.
Rodriguez.
Yeah, that's
Michelle Gomez. Wow.
wow. I dropped the ball on that one.
Yeah.
She's Larry.
Yeah. So,
John Cena's more like Shemp.
we spoke about sweet Jesus, man. 25,000
What?
emails.
Yeah.
Her email count is at 90. I think 90,000.
What's wrong with you? I would just turn the badge off at that point.
That's
So-
exactly it.
So I got to the point where I just stopped, like checking. I get so much crap. I stopped deleting everything in that.
Good God, man.
25,000 emails. You're
And
jealous.
counting, yeah.
Dude, just purge it
That's
all.
not the right
Start
word.
from
Tomorrow,
scratch.
You're using
tomorrow
it
I'm gonna get 50 more added onto that.
Have fun with that. But anyways, so Michelle Gonzalez. So
Gomez.
So I
Michelle
didn't
Gomez.
My bad, that too. I didn't finish the trailer the first time I saw it. Right, I was all like, "Oh, this is ridiculous and over the top. Screw this." And then later on in the thread, right, it was you, right, Marvin, that texted like, "And how is Han back?"
Yeah.
and I was all like, "What?"
Yep.
So I went and watched it, and then it hits the point where the one guy from Tokyo Drift is at the computer or whatever,
Yeah.
and I was all like,
Not Lil Bow Wow.
I was all like, this bastard's calling him Han just because
Yeah.
And by the way, it's
Japanese, but
It's Bow Wow now.
Oh, that's
It's
right.
not. It's
He's
not
grown
little.
up.
He's
He's Bow.
He's
Bow
not.
Wow.
He's
He's
not.
Bow
He's
Wow.
not.
He's
little.
gonna evolve again, and he'll just be Bow.
I would have gone with WoW
He's not. He's not little anymore. Anyway,
or just
so,
BW,
I was discussing
BBW.
this.
Barkwing Duck.
I was discussing this with Marvin earlier of my theory as far as
On what happens next?
What happened with Han.
Okay,
Yeah.
All right.
Lazarus Pit.
They use that like 11 times from what I understand in the Arrowverse.
Yeah, and they took inspiration from that.
Do they use it in
Three
the Arrowverse a
Stooges.
lot?
So from what I understand, yes. Like there was
Yeah.
an article that I was reading, and it was all like, oh, and something about Lazarus Pit yet again.
Oliver Queen died like twice or something like that.
Convenient.
Like they wound up bringing him back with the Lazarus Pit.
Anyways, but Han actually does make an appearance at the end of this damn trailer, and so
or maybe he's a clone.
So here's two things, right? One, I think Han was a great character, right? When he finally did die, I was just all like, oh, there it is, right? Like they finally like led up to it. It's over. I miss Han. He was a cool character. And I joked all the way up until that finally happened. That I was like, Han dies at the end, right? Like every Fast and Furious film leading up to the one that actually finally showed it, because it was like, realistically, since the third one, you knew he was dead. Right?
Oh, yeah.
So I wasn't wrong, right? Han dies at the end.
Yeah, he also shot first.
You're right.
McClunky.
Exactly. So fast forward.
Oh my God!
How
great would it be if that makes an appearance in F9?
It better be.
If he says McClunky,
yeah,
because he's popping chips into his mouth.
Vin Diesel says McClunky, like
McClunky.
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking that he just like mumbles his way through it the way he does every single line in these movies.
Yeah. But
it turns into McClunky and family.
At this point, they put Han in it, right? I'm gonna watch the damn thing. 2 reasons: A-list, and also now because Han's in it, I need to find out why. But I will tell you one thing: I hated Fast 8. Fate of the Furious or whatever the hell, I thought was stupid. I thought that the way they sent off
with the ice, right?
Yes, with the submarine. Anyways, I thought that whole movie was crap. I enjoyed the send off. I think in 7, right, where they said goodbye to Paul Walker or whatever. The movie was over the top, but I forgave it. And then they actually had one of the most respectful, or in my opinion, one of the most respectable send offs you could do in a film. And then they completely shit on that for Fast 8. Yep. And then the trailer for this one now where they're all like, there's baby Brian. I'm like, oh, leave him alone.
And isn't,
Jordana Brewster's back now as well. And I'm like, she's supposed to be retired with him.
Yeah, with Brian.
She's back too?
You're at 2.
I'm at 2? What am I at 2? I'm at a level 2?
As far as your profanity, you're at 2.
Oh, did I say another one?
Yeah, you did.
Which one did I say this time?
BS.
So it was blanking on the 7th.
Oh, all right.
So I mean,
thanks for catching that.
So
I know I used the B word earlier.
So you're saying that it was crapping on the.
Oh yes,
crapping on 7, and then you said that earlier when you started talking about this.
I'm tapped out.
Well,
no more bad words for me.
Well, that's the thing, is that this whole thing is driving us to profanity. I mean, if we keep going,
it's driving us there a quarter mile at a time.
Yeah. I mean,
there I am, granny shifting instead of double clutching like I should.
Yeah. So you're saying that each movie is going on each other.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
But instead, I think it's just shitting all over everybody.
Nice.
And cinema in general.
Yeah, I see what
just
you're
like
doing
a big turd up there on screen.
I can.
And it drives.
But I will do a complete. I was gonna say I want to do a complete 360 just for fun, but I can't be as stupid as these films.
Marvin's ears are bleeding.
I will do a 180.
Your ears are bleeding. I see it.
Oh no!
Exactly.
I would do a 180 here and actually
use language like that.
Respect that this franchise ends if they actually do in fact
ending.
Because the next one's supposed to be the last one of the final trilogy.
In space.
They're gonna if they just, for God's sake, put Toretto on the moon just to drive to a moon base or something.
No, all right.
I'm just like, okay,
I got it. So
thank you.
Fast forward, okay? It's going to be 20, 30 years later. They're in space. We colonize Mars, all right?
Gotcha.
So there's going to be a heist.
And Brian's full grown. Baby Brian.
Yeah. He's like, we can't do this without... Yeah. I know what we got to do.
I come for the tuna fish sandwiches.
They're going to demolition man his dad, which is Dom Toretto.
Yep, I like it.
I just really want there to be some sort of like Hot Wheels track like thing
on the moon.
And it was I'm saying like Earth, because it launches him off into space. The Earth into space.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it propels him to Mars,
like Elon Musk's car.
No joke, right? If the movie went through the standard ridiculousness that it is, and then at the very last scene, like they beat the bad guy or whatever, and then it fades, to black, and then comes back in, and he's all like, "Are you sure you're ready to do this, Dom?" And he's like, "Yeah, I think it's time." And it was a gigantic Hot Wheels loop that just like led to space. I think I'd be perfectly okay with that. I'd be like, no, this makes sense.
Here's the thing with that.
This doesn't feel extreme.
This loop and ramp is so massive that it has to be in the Grand Canyon.
Yeah,
just because
it's a world wonder. Like you can see it from space.
Because
like, that's
it's
how big this thing is.
It's a neat set piece.
Yeah,
and it's got to be done.
It's got to be done.
Perfection is what it is.
I think that'd be a great way to. If they pull that off, that will finally right. The joke has been for years. They're like, oh, what are they going to do now? You know, to take the cars to space. Do it. Just own it. I mean, Dom stopping cars, like, you know, Han's alive. You guys at this point. At some point, he caught Michelle Gonzalez Gomez / Rodriguez onto the car, which, like, a few movies ago, he, like, tackled her midair, you know, to save her from dying and smashed her into another car, and yet they're still alive. Like, let's just go all out.
What if they bring Paul Walker back digitally?
Yeah, you know what? You've already desecrated that man's spirit at this point.
No. I'm saying,
just
like,
finish it.
What if they bring him back digitally and then Vin Diesel
that weird-eyed CG?
No. What if Vin Diesel? What if he winds up talking to God, asking him to come back,
and then Brian shows up in the last scene?
No, but then God tells him that he has to rescue him out of hell.
Yeah.
This is a South Park movie.
Vin Diesel drives to rescue Brian.
He's
driving
combined
crazy.
this with that and what's this the one with Robin Williams?
Oh gosh. I know exactly what you're talking about.
What dreams
may come.
Yeah.
And so Vin Diesel rescues him.
What charger may come, and then he's just like driving that thing straight into there,
and he defeats Satan through the power of race.
Yeah,
just
of
like,
all things.
And it seems to be like, I almost had you. You almost had me.
Me? You never had me. You never had your car. Jesus.
And then
we've seen these movies way too much.
And then he escapes, just like Nicolas Cage in Drive Angry. He drives right out of hell. And family's back together.
Done.
The movie ends.
Yeah. It's like he's a new
and the
Ghost
series
Rider.
is done.
You never had your car.
Yeah.
Look, man, those are all our topics, guys. Let us know what you think about the F9 Fast Saga trailer. You can do all of that stuff over at innerhonestopinion.com. All of our links are there. I am Will. You can find me on Twitter occasionally at Krypton's Will.
I am Marvin. You can find me on Twitter as The Artful Gent and at The Artful Gent. And also BuddyTalksPodcast.com.
I'm thinking about the meeting God and driving into hell and stuff.
I'm telling you, we should be writing movies.
We could totally write something like that, and it might not be half bad.
I'm just saying. Netflix is doing anything nowadays.
Exactly.
Except for the Pee Wee Herman masturbation film.
Thank goodness.
But you are?
That doesn't exist.
Yet.
It's not a masturbation film. I don't know where you're getting that.
It's very artsy.
if the budget's low enough.
Yeah.
Anyway. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Adam_analyzes, AdamAnalyzes.com. I am lurking around in cyberspace wherever
Lawnmower Man is.
Dreams may come.
Yeah, wherever you listen to podcasts and go on internets, I'm there.
Yep.
Cyberspace.
He's in Safari.
Oh no.
He's in the Safari zone.
Taking it to the edge.
Take it to the edge.
He's an Internet Explorer.
Anyways, thank you all so much. We love you guys.
But what color is my vehicle?
Pomegranate?
It's chrome.
Oh my god.
So stupid. Anyway.
Have a good night.
Take it easy, everybody.
My favorite animal is Firefox.